New Haven residents, anyone drive on that Oak Street connector and wonder what it's connecting to? Do you, like me, think this highway-like entrance into the city of New Haven was just overkill? Have you ever heard of the Oak Street connector be called the highway to nowhere? Stick around with me. Even if you're not from New Haven, which I know a lot of you aren't, I'm going to make it relevant to all of you. Let's learn about Wooster Square redevelopment and the secret ring road, one piece of the redevelopment puzzle. And redevelopment is affecting all of us even until today. My name is Gina Pettinito. I am a visiting scholar at the University of Cincinnati, but these days I'm focusing on my two businesses, Writing Your Way and Academic Women Reclaim Your Power. Here's an image of the ring road that I found floating around on the web. There's a number of people that are discovering the existence of the ring road in the 2010s, 2020s, and are writing about it. Back in 1953, the ring road formed the centerpiece of the New Haven redevelopment master plan. But it was never completed, largely because of activist resistance. Now, here's a picture that I took it with my camera from one of the major sources of my information on New Haven redevelopment and the Ring Road. It's called Model City Blues, Urban Space and Organized Resistance in New Haven by Mandy Isaacs Jackson. So I-91 to the east bisected the entire Wooster Square community. And those people who are from that area and from that time zone remember exactly when that happened, all in the mid to early 1960s. And so they put Interstate 91 right through Wooster Square. We can see that on the eastern side of this map. And what they said at the time was on the eastern side of Interstate 91 would be all of the industry. And on the western side of Interstate 91, they would redevelop the buildings. They would renovate the buildings. Now, it seems like it was just a logical move. Well, let's put industry on one side. Let's put, the new redeveloped buildings on the other side. But in fact, it was part of the larger scheme. As you can see, the western side of Wooster Square is within the Ring Road, and their plans were to gentrify the entire area inside the Ring Road. And so the whole idea of bisecting Wooster Square was part of the master plan. The other area that we know was completely destroyed was the Grand Avenue area surrounding St. Patrick's Church. And we learn all about that in the self-published book, It Was Grand. And I'm hoping that the author of that book will let me share some pieces from it. The Oak Street connector is to the south. It connects Interstate 95 and Interstate 91, and then theoretically to the rest of the Ring Road. But of course, the rest of the Ring Road wasn't built, so that's why it's the highway to nowhere. It was supposed to continue on through Route 34 and connect this part of New Haven to the rest of the area to the west. What didn't happen? The Yale Tunnel never happened. Now, what is the Yale Tunnel? The original plan of the Ring Road was to have the whole area be like a highway, 3 to 6 lane highway is what I've read about. And Yale did not want a highway at its northern border. So they knew about the Ring Road. The rest of us didn't. None of us knew about it, but they knew about it as it was coming through the mayor's office. And they negotiated with the mayor's office, and the Redevelopment Association to have that portion of the ring road be a tunnel so the beauty of Yale's northern border would be preserved. The other areas that did not occur was the Dixwell Avenue plans and the Hill plans, largely due to community resistance that our author, Mandy Isaacs Jackson, details in her book. Most likely, they saw what happened to the Oak Street community, and they saw what happened to the Wooster Square community, and they said, not for us. So what's next? I'm going to be doing this in little tiny bits. Let's learn about the reasons for redevelopment from Mayor Lee, from the New Haven Redevelopment Association, and then the point of my book, Coming Home, the impact the completed sections of the Ring Road had on the community. Thanks for listening, and I look forward to seeing you next time.